fam, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Fee here. Y'all, this is the Thanksgiving week edition. The cooking is about to officially begin. Now, I don't know what to expect in this vlog, but we're gonna have a good time. Me and my dad, he's teaching me how to make greens. We're doing some turkey tails. That's what we're using for our pot liquor for the greens. My mom is getting ready to start on the cornbread dressing. And my kids are either going to get on our nerves or stay out the way. We don't know what to expect. So, disclaimer, this may be chaotic. This may be chaotic, but I'm going to do my very best to get the recipes for you guys. So, let's get into it. Let's see how it goes. I'm pretty sure you're going to get a lot of laughs. If I need 4 eggs, I'm doing this for you. I have a buttermilk, a vegetable oil. That's it, table. Now we're gonna cook this cornbread from scratch, table. We ain't using no Jiffy Mix. Jiffy Mix for them folks don't know how to cook. I ain't know how to cook. We could use that, but if we use that, then we have to add baking powder. But because we ain't trying to add no extra, we just gonna throw it in here, stir it together, put it in the oven, cook it. Let it cool off, then we're gonna crumble it up. That's gonna be the base for the dressing. See that one over there? With that white teacher, he loves being in the kitchen. I love being in the kitchen. This is my area.
You want it pan.
See, that's the thing about cooking, okay? When you cook, you got to clean. It ain't just cooking and go sit down. Go sit down and watch a movie. No, you got to cook, then you got to clean. You got to cook, then you got to clean. You got to cook, then you got to clean. Clean and cook, they go hand in hand. Can't do one without the other. You ready, Faith? We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna make this one, then we're gonna turn around and make another one exactly like this one. Is that, hold on. Oh, you almost said this. Wait, first and foremost, girlfriend, did you wash your hands before we started? Because I washed mine.
1 cup of self-rice, 1 out of 2 cups of buttermilk.
So what it say?
It says 1 out of 2 cups of buttermilk.
No, 1 1/2. 1 cup and 1/2. Do 1 cup first.
That's exactly it.
Go ahead and just pour it in there. Now, stir it first. Stir. Hold it. There you go. Pan. So the pan right moving. You look like you're doing this before, baby. I thought you told me you ain't know how to do it. You look like you've been doing this for a while, miss. Go ahead.
I learned from the vet.
I know. Your mama does a great job, too.
Come down the stem, right? Now, this stem here, you see that? That little bit right there ain't gonna hurt.
Not all of it.
That kind of like right there.
Make it easier for you to stir.
And you just peel it off. Peel it off the rest of it.
Now it says 4 eggs. Put the shell in here. Put the shell in there because it ain't
Turkey.
Girl, bro. I got their pop off. Now, the same thing we did with the milk. We're gonna do them. It just makes it easier, that's all. All right, you do the last 2 eggs. And the last thing we got is what? Vegetable oil.
Okay, you're just breaking them up so they're not big pieces. They're in bite-sized pieces. Now, get a little measuring cup, measuring spoon. We're gonna do baking soda about that much. And just sprinkle it over. So you wash it just like a dishwasher, like a clothes washer. You're agitating them, right? Because they come from the grocery store, you want to make sure that
Mr. Pooh, I see right now you ain't scared to cook this.
On the stove, with the stove that we have now.
That's it. So what we need to do to make sure we don't have any accidents. Stir it real good. It's ready to go in the pan now to put in the oven, Faith. Wasn't that easy? That's why I like to bake. Baking is easy. Oh, we should have already had the oven preheated at 350. You don't want to, if you stir it too much, this is a little secret, always remember this. If you stir it too much, then what you'll cause is, it may not rise as high as you want. You want it to be fluffy as it could be. If you stir it too much, then your cornbread is not going to rise. It's going to be kind of flat. We don't want flat cornbread, we want fluffy. So this is good right here. Just scrape it off all the sides. Yes, ma'am. While it's baking, we're going to go ahead and do another pan exactly just like this thing. And what you can do, take your finger and just pull it out of there. That's why you wash your hands. And you ain't put no bugs in our cornbread. The girl tired already, she gone. She gone. This is ready to go into the oven. And you're gonna put it in the oven for how long?
20 to 25 minutes.
You got it, girl. I got it. Go ahead.
You need help?
Always put it in the middle. If you put it too high, it's gonna cook the bottom slow. If you cook it too low, it's gonna cook the bottom fast. You want it to cook evenly. Put it in the middle.
Bones off rotisserie chicken, we're gonna use them as we cook down the turkey tails. And then once we cook it all down, leave the broth in, we'll take the meat, the bones out, and then cook the greens in the liquor. What's that?
So what we did is we koshered turkey tails. This gives the meat a cleaner taste.
Kosher, so basically you made salt water.
With kosher salt. You gotta use the kosher salt.
I'm glad Thanksgiving and Christmas only comes around like this once a year. Maybe Easter if you really feeling lucky.
Yeah.
But I'm just watching them, y'all, and I'm just trying to learn. And I'm like, probably too, because I've been running around all day today, so maybe if I had started in the morning, it might have been a little bit different, but neither here nor there.
This is the way I cook. When I was in the Navy, a Filipino cook named Freddie taught me how to cook ham hocks, turkey necks, turkey tails, and all that sort of thing, how to cook them and make them with beans and greens and all that.
Up to Freddie, the Filipino chef from the Navy.
I'm just cooking this separate because you guys like a lot of meat in your greens and I don't. You let that go for about 3 hours on medium heat. And this is a gas stove, so you have to watch it. And that's it for that. Once that gets done, we can put them to the side, let them cool down, put them in the fridge. They're gonna have to cook for at least 3 hours to cook those. I like my collard greens soft. I don't like them crunchy, hard, medium. I like them soft.
All right.
Good morning, family. So somebody got up before me and went ahead and got started. For the day, he's already on the greens. Is that all of them, or is it just batch one?
That's all.
So this is all of the greens. So
Across, you get 5 full bags.
5 bags of clean greens. So let me zoom in over here. All right, so that is our greens. This is 3 bags, 4 bags.
5.
Oh, this is all 5.
It's all 5.
So this is all 5 bags of greens,
Right.
and he's cooking them down.
So you cook down the turkey tails, and I took some rotisserie chicken bones and cooked all in to enhance the broth. Strained it, brought it all out, left the broth overnight. Then this morning I started putting the greens into the broth, the liquor that was left. And now they're cooking. So they'll cook for about 3 hours. And there's 5 bags, as you can see, is pretty full, which should feed 12 people a couple days. Depending on how, well, they may be all gone.
That's something
because they're so good.
They taste your greens. No.
But to season them, of course, I put a little salt, a little pepper. I put some slap your mama in there for just a little heat. And I put some Cajun seasoning in there to a little spice it up. And of course, the broth was done with soy sauce and liquid aminos and a touch of vinegar. So there you have it. And they'll cook down, like I say, for about 3 hours. Then we'll divide them and we'll add in the turkey tails back into a portion of them for those that wanted meat. Those that didn't, will have it, but they'll all be flavored in the same liquor, the same broth. So all we have to do now is cover and cook.
All right, y'all. So the next meal that we're prepping for are my dad's smothered potatoes. We're gonna peel these potatoes, and then he's gonna walk us through that. And then I'm gonna do green beans, potatoes, and onions.
About that thickness. Because you don't want to get them sliced too thin because they'll break up on you. It's nice, so we do. And we're not going to cook these till tonight. Put them in a bag and they'll hold. And I'll probably say heat backwards, but I'm working this left hand. My grandmother taught me all this, y'all. Now to be in the kitchen, you want to cut them so they will cook, because the thicker they are, the longer it takes to cook. So you want to really get the right cut on them. So potatoes cook pretty fast anyway. We'll get into all that when we start cooking. A few fried onions, saute them a little bit, and then we'll put the potatoes in and we'll season them and we'll go from there. Like that. So we had our bacon, our fried bacon this morning, using the drippings from the bacon, the oil, to fry the potatoes. And we fried them. Smothering is only you put a lid on and let them steam. But they're essentially fried potatoes, fried smothered potatoes. Then once we get the potatoes, once they're pretty much cooked, halfway, 3/4 full, we'll do the fish. We're gonna have sway and catfish. And I've got a little batter, which has got cornmeal, yellow cornmeal, flour, and then some Cajun seasoning. Slap your mama, and some Cajun seasonings, salt and pepper. We'll go from there. We're gonna put the potatoes in there. Oh, that's a lot. We knew it was gonna be a lot. Put a little salt, pepper. That's pretty much all I put in my potatoes. And then we're gonna put the rest of the onions on top. And as it cooks, and we flip and stir. So what we do is we'll let them not cover them right now, because we want them to really begin to fry up and not smother yet. Once we get that.
Be afraid to put no sage
What
in
you
this.
want? A lot going on, but here's the dressing. Good morning, fam. I don't even know what day it is. Well, yes, I do. It's Thanksgiving Day, right? It's Thursday, y'all. Listen, I don't know how this vlog has been going thus far, but I do hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I know we haven't been able to jump on and talk a whole lot, but this morning, my mom is getting ready to make all of the pies, the dessert. We have sweet potato pie, pecan pie, and she told me she was gonna do peach cobbler. So I'm super excited, girl. Don't mind my hair. I sprayed it this morning with savory spray because it was itching, so just letting it do what it's do. My husband is over here and he's making the lasagna. My son is making pancakes, so there's a lot happening in the kitchen right now. But we're gonna focus on the pies. So let's get into it. She is currently forking the pie crust. I don't know if that's the formal name or not.
Yeah, let's call it that.
My mom uses the, what are these? The Pillsbury pie crust. It's 2 in each one. And then she floured the pie crust with all-purpose flour on both sides. And then she's forking them. To run to the grocery store. Oh, hold on. I gotta taste something. It's the fried rice. Oh, shoot. Sorry. However, fried rice is fire. He does have another batch to make, so we will see if we can catch this batch. But that's it. All right. We get ready to make the fried rice. First step, Spam. And I don't know if you guys noticed it, but my dad has some oil already sitting in there that he allowed to heat up. He usually uses a chopstick to test the oil. Now, what's that for? Temperature check?
Mm-hmm. So if the end of the chopstick sizzles, then that means the oil is ready to put your product in, your meat, whatever you're going to put in there.
So that's step 1, cooking the Spam.
Cajun seasoning. Not much, because it's super hot. All that. Just a tad bit of pepper. Sprinkle it in there. You don't need any salt because Spam has got a lot of salt in it. Even the low sodium type has a lot of salt. So you don't need to put salt in it. So you really want to let it cook up because you're actually cooking the Spam. Right before, as you're making your other stuff and it goes in hot, it's a lot easier to deal with. Once it sets, then you know you got to chop it and separate it and all that stuff. So you don't have lumps. You don't want lumps, so I'm just gonna separate it a little bit. Right now, got the meat ready. Put the vegetable mix back in, which is just celery, onion, and bell pepper. Comes in a packet. Just mix it and let that cook up in there. Add the rice in, and like I said, chopping it up, so it's not clumpy. So as we chop the rice up, so we'll start mixing in, kind of folding in the meat and the vegetables, kind of getting that rice. And since the rice is cooked and all this is cooked, so now you turn down your heat real low, because you really don't need a lot of heat on it now, because you definitely don't want to scorch it. And you just fold it in. Now, I use Spam, but when I've seen it made over in Spain, they use ham, and it's really, really tasty with ham as well, as you can see.
So what made you start using Spam?
Well, I just thought I'd try it one day. I didn't have any ham, but I had Spam, so. Just went with the Spam.
Change the game out here.
But like I said, I first seen it made in Rota, Spain. That's on the tip of Spain, what they call the southern peninsula. Mm-hmm. And they made it with ham. Oh man. So now I'm gonna cut in the eggs. When I say cut in, I'm just mixing in, that's all. Ain't nothing scientific. This is liquid amino. Put a little, and that's just gives it the flavoring. That and soy sauce. Now the soy sauce, you run around the rim and just a little over the top. And then I like to put a dash more of the Cajun just to give it a little kick. And then once we get it all rolled in, as you can see the amino, Bragg's amino, and the soy sauce give it a little color, but it also gives it a lot of flavor. And as you can see, mixing it together, and then it's delumping it, or separating the rice. I use a better term than delumping. Let's just say separating the rice. You got your eggs and your vegetables mixed in with your
your meat, whatever your choice of meat. You can make it with shrimp, you can make it with chicken, you can do ham, or like I did, spam. You can even put crab meat in it.
All right, y'all, we're gonna try this again. It's time for me to taste test. I'm gonna get a little piece of spam. Show y'all what it looks like. Chef's kiss. And that, my friends, is how you make my dad's famous spam fried rice. I've seen so many comments. People all over the years have been asking me, when are you gonna teach us how to make this fried rice that you all was talking about? I wanted y'all to learn from the original himself and not from me. So now you have to go home, try it for yourself, come back in the comments, let me know how it was for you, all of the things. But we've been eating it for years. I make it when it's Easter and different staples like that, and it's always the first thing that everybody eats. That is how good it is. I promise y'all, if you're looking for an affordable meal, a good meal, a healthy meal, that's the one. See what my son thinks. Don't bite the fork. Did you just? Preteens.
What do you think?
They're good.
Huh? It's
Really
not
gotta
good?
be a- It is. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, before it gets even more disgusting and nasty with my team. Alright, fam. So I hope that you have enjoyed the vlog, spending time with me and my family as we prepared and got ready for Thanksgiving. But girl, we have done all of the things. I really don't even know what y'all saw, from pecan pie, sweet potato pie. We've done greens. We've done, my husband did lasagna. I don't know if I got footage of that for y'all. What else did we make? Smothered potato. We're gonna make the fried rice. That's gonna be the last thing that he makes. But I think that I'm gonna wrap this vlog up right here. I'm gonna end this. I can go edit it and get it up, girl. And I will see y'all on the next vlog. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, leave me a comment. Talk to y'all later. Happy Thanksgiving.
Only in 2026, it shall be a glorious, prosperous, and productive year for all of us.
Let me just put this plate up in y'all plate right here. Be jealous. You should be. It's so good.
What time you
All doggone day, okay? All day. Make me a little drink. Sit down and have a little something to eat. Okay?